record. What's up, people? Another reaction video, but this is on Wednesday, October the 28th. Wednesday, October 28th. Probably at the same time, 12 o'clock. So, yeah, this should be premiering or scheduled to be uploaded at 12. So if it is, what's up? Um, I'm at uh, school at no when you're watching this. So yes, I'm gonna be streaming today again to get the 50 followers. So that's day 2 of getting 50 followers. So yeah, link in the description below to to yeah, follow me and other jazz. So here we go, Among Us Glitches, Sonic Glitch, episode 99, which is almost episode 100. So let's hope that A-Star, creates another Sonic Glitch to be episode 100, and then I'll be congratulating him on doing that 100 glitches in games. That's the saying. So yeah.
Among Us, the incredibly popular sleeper hit of 2020 that came out 2 years ago and nobody cared about it. But now apparently everybody cares about it and it's got a couple of glitches, so we're gonna talk about it. You know the only thing more deadly than an imposter? That's right, it's an invisible imposter. And in order to have an invisible imposter, what you need to do is play free play mode, and then once you're inside one of these maps, go to the laptop and then choose that you want to become the imposter. Next, you want to sabotage any area of the map and this will begin a countdown. And once this starts, you want to stand on top of a vent and wait for the countdown to drop between 1 and 0 seconds. And when this happens, jump inside the vent and move in any direction. And now, if you've managed to pull off all these steps correctly, you'll be invisible. This is a pretty cool glitch because you're able to completely move around the map, but you just won't be seen. It's important to know that from what I can tell, jumping into a vent and then leaving another vent will actually reset things back to normal, effectively ending this glitch. And the same thing is true of doing tasks or killing other players. It'll end the glitch, and once again you'll become visible. Ah well, it was fun while it lasted. And that guy, well, he didn't see it coming. Now you're probably asking yourself, can I do this in a real online match? And the answer is, yeah. You can. However, it's a little bit trickier than doing it in free play. What you need to do is be an imposter and then vent as soon as somebody calls an emergency meeting or a body is found. If you time this just right, what will happen is the meeting will end and then you'll be invisible to everybody else on the map. You'll be able to see you, but nobody else will. The only time they will see you is when you've already killed. You didn't see that coming, did you? Oh, wait.
Damn. A-Star was the imposter.
All in all, this is a
Haha.
pretty fun glitch, and if you've got a couple of friends that will help you get the timing down, you can pull it off pretty easily. Okay, moving on to something slightly different now, and there's an oversight in the game where you can actually move before gameplay starts. When the game announces your role, whether it be imposter or crewmate, you can actually begin moving up, down, left, or right to the point where when the game actually starts, you'll see that you've teleported basically halfway across the map sometimes, depending, of course, if you kind of blindly know where you're going. If you're the imposter, this has the added benefit of being able to get away from the rest of the players without being noticed and hide away somewhere waiting for somebody to come by. Or if you're just a crewmate, it may get you to a task you have to perform a lot sooner than you expected. Honestly, it's only about a 2-second window of movement, and you're most likely gonna get stuck on a wall or a chair or something, so it's not a huge tactical advantage or anything. Still, it's a very cool oversight. Let's move on to tasks now, and there's a strange glitch in the upper engine align engine output task. Now to finish this task, usually you have to align this arrow on the right side with the dotted line so everything turns green, and you have to do this with the top engine and the bottom engine. However, if you grab this arrow and align it correctly and then click it 3 times, this will actually end both tasks at the same time. You'll notice that it says upper engine align engine output 0 out of 2, meaning I have to do this task twice, but if I do this correctly, it will now say 2 out of 2, meaning I did both tasks even though I only did one half of it. This is super weird, but very handy if you're trying to do this task quickly without getting killed while you're doing it. Staying on the subject of tasks, there are some tasks in the game that can be completed while you're on the other side of a wall, or an unrealistic distance away from that task which otherwise wouldn't be possible. This isn't anything super broken, it's just the trigger zones for the actual tasks are maybe a bit bigger than they should be. But it can be very useful to avoid some of these situational kills that have tasks that are in corners or places that you wouldn't otherwise be able to escape. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, it really helps. If we're talking about things that can go through walls in this game, now's a very good time to talk about the pets that follow you around and how they can sometimes get stuck in walls. With your pet in tow, if you just run up against a wall like this, they'll sometimes kind of clip into the corner, and now they're actually inside the wall. If you get too far away from them, they'll clip back inbounds, but if you kind of like trace the outline of the wall, they'll follow you as if trying to get out. And you can actually kind of get around a fair portion of the map like this, but eventually you will get too far away and they'll clip back inbounds. Man, why does this thing being inside the wall make me feel sorry for it somehow? Oh well, it could be worse. At least this little guy is not a witness to my brutal killing. Ah, nuts. Here's a very interesting glitch to do with the medbay. In order to even do this glitch, you need the medbay submit scan task. Now all you have to do is use the medbay and then exit out of it and basically spam use and exit very quickly. I did this on PC by pressing spacebar and escape and doing this rapidly, and basically what will happen is if this glitch is triggered, it will continue to play the medbay animation, but you're able to walk away from the actual medbay station. Now this glitch is highly dependent on your ping, which is the number you can see in the top right hand corner. And basically the higher that number, the easier this glitch is to pull off, and you can get a different ping by going to different servers, whether it be North American, Europe, or Asia. And choosing one of these servers is bound to have a higher ping, which will make this glitch a lot easier. So now you actually have the glitch triggered, you can walk around the map while the animation continues to play, and the benefit of this is that now everybody knows that you're definitely not an imposter, because imposters don't use the medbay. And if for some reason you actually get sick of this glitch, you can go back to the medbay and then trigger a real scan, and this will end the glitch. But honestly, why would you want to do that? I mean, look at you. Look at the power you have. Now you're not sus anymore. Yeah, they're probably still gonna vote you out though. Here's something that's kinda strange with the costumes that you can wear on your character in this game. If you have two people standing in the same spot, one wearing a costume and one not, you'll see that the costumes are actually just image layers put on top of the characters and not actually a part of them. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call this a glitch, but it's definitely kind of weird to look at, especially when you put them like this and one dude is facing that way and the body's facing that. It's just weird. It's weird. But I guess it was easier for the developers to do it this way rather than have a billion different versions of the same character wearing different things in the game. But hey, it's not like this game doesn't have other weird glitches and things that happen just randomly. Because of the nature of this game being online, sometimes things could get a little bit weird. Like the time I was randomly spawned on top of a table and I couldn't move. Then the alarm went off. I was just stuck there. This is fine. Now, funnily enough, this is something you can actually trigger purposefully in free play. What you have to do is call an emergency meeting and then get yourself voted off as an imposter, but this won't always happen straight away, and you'll find that you only have like one vote. So in order to get more votes, go to the laptop, select imposter, then deselect imposter, go back to the button, call another emergency meeting. Keep doing this until eventually you get voted off, and now you're a ghost. Now float just above the laptop, go into the laptop, choose to be imposter, which now revives your dead character, and now you'll find that you're actually stuck on the table. You'll find that you can move up and down slightly, but it's almost as if you're being pushed in by two invisible walls either side. And if you move up and down too much, you'll actually find that you're pushed back inbounds, and this will recorrect the glitch. It's nothing earth-shatteringly game-breaking, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Let's round out the episode with one of the more strange random glitches that just happens, and that is the Black Void glitch, where the game will just spawn you in the vast infinite space of nothingness where you run around in midair, I guess. Honestly, it is kind of freaky just being put out here, and if I had to guess, I would say it's probably some kind of connection error or something like that, but doesn't make it any less weird. But there you have it, guys, some kind of crazy, random, and interesting glitches you can perform in Among Us. A huge thank you to the fine folks in my Discord channel that helped me put some of these online glitches together. I really couldn't have done it without you guys helping. If you want to become part of my Discord community, there will be a link in the description below. If you you guys have got any crazy glitches you want to show me, the best way to do that is to send them to me at AStartShow on Twitter. I love seeing these things. Maybe I'll put together a video where I react to some of the crazier ones. That could be kind of interesting. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. A huge thank you to everybody who supported.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Another video will be out, on Thursday, on the 28th. So, yeah. I think, yeah. So, yeah. Which is another video. I don't know which video, but, yeah. Peace.